What's good everyone, this is Eddie from thecoalition.com, and today we're going to be looking at the turn-based strategy / role-playing game Divinity Original Sin. And this Divinity game is the latest entry in the Divinity franchise and acts as a prequel to all the Divinity games released to date. If you're a fan of games such as Disciples, King's Bounty and Might and Magic, you are going to enjoy this game a lot because it has deep, complex strategy elements in a turn-based fashion. And it also has hints of, well, not just hints, big influences from games like Diablo and Sacred. This is definitely a game to watch out for if you're into deep, complex, turn-based role-playing and strategy games. So this video is going to be a basic outline of the game. We're going to be looking at interacting with the environment, interacting with characters. We're going to be looking at accepting quests, and a bit of combat too. So for the sake of this video, we're going to be starting a new game, so let's jump right into it and have some fun. Alright, so here we are at the character creation screen. There's not a lot of customization options you can do as of yet. That'll come in later updates since this is an early alpha. You can't change the character portrait. You can change the base, like so. Let's give that one to her. You can't change colours or anything. We'll keep the names default. Do the same with him. What shall we do with him? Yeah, a uniform. Follow uniform. Okay, from the offset you can select various classes. Goes from rogue, then knight, then cleric, then wizard, and then warrior, and then survivor. You click over here, you can see what class, what abilities each class specializes in. For example, the rogue is good with crossbows, sneaking, and he's for social interaction. He's got these his luck is quite high, and he's good at bartering. The knight specializes in the way of the warrior, so he can naturally evolve his fighting skills. He's especially good with two-handed weapons. Cleric has a bit of warrior and sorcery, and wizardry as well as. But what I like about these classes is that you don't actually have to stick to what the abilities. You don't have to actually stick to them. As you play the game, when you level up, you can select whatever you want. So even the rogue can handle wizardry, and even the knight can handle crossbows. So let's just make him a knight, and I always like making her the wizard. Yep. And of course the base changes with it. Here's a talents menu here. If I wanted to, I could take I could remove this talent and add something else, but as of yet I'm not going to do that. So let's just get started. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, and so what you're going to notice from the offset is that this isn't actually a bad looking game. It's nice, the environments are nicely detailed, the character models don't look bad, they do their job nicely, and I do like the art direction as well. Hang on, anyway, yeah, alright. You hold the mouse button, hold the left mouse button and move your mouse around. You start running. If you move the mouse cursor closer to the character, you can make them walk. Whoops. Control characters on the fly with the F1 and 2 keys. And already this looks like it's the older Divinity games, Divine and Beyond. And it already looks like the earlier Sacred and Diablo games too. Really, it captures that old school feel to it. Press I to access your inventory. This is what the inventory screen looks like. pretty self-explanatory, quite simple. It's very... it explains your skills, your weapon stats. Everything looks cluttered in this menu, so hopefully they'll kind of fix that, make the font bigger, make this more spacious. You hold the Alt key, you can see what you can pick up. Again, here comes the hints of Diablo and Sacred and the older games of Divinity. Where's that book? We're not going to read that yet. Now, you see the yellow cursor? This means an event has happened, and this will affect the social status of the characters. And this will affect how compatible these two are with each other, and how the everyone outside their party perceives them. So we're going to get them to talk to each other now. Roderick's. This is a cooperative dialogue. It allows you to roleplay discussions between the two main characters. You can switch off this feature in single player from the game's option menu. But we're not going to do that because this is a very big part of the game. Roderick is asking Scarlet, "Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things." And then one of these two responses here will determine what kind of person she is, as well as him. Well, great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself have done the same. And end up in a... Alright. And from that response, Roderick can give his response also. And this will determine what kind of people they are. So I'm going to have him say, "And end up in a stiff tangle of limbs on a forgotten beach? I prefer to measure step to a flailing leap, thanks." And did you see that? Look. Pragmatic and romantic. This character's become a lot more romantic and dreamlike, and this guy's a bit pragmatic. Take up that scroll. Click on crates and see inside them. You can even attack crates if you hold control. Just for fun. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Moving on. I think we're going... Yes, we're coming into our first fight. Let's fight this giant enemy crab. Old meme, I know. So it's Roderick's turn to move first, and how this works is... You see those green orbs down there? And they turn red as you move, as you decide where to move. That's how many... The green is how many action points you have. Depending on how many there are, you're able to do certain things like attack and use special powers and move your character. So if I move him all the way here, he'll be able to move up, but he won't be able to do anything else afterwards because all his action points are in red. So let's do that. I want him to be on the front lines. Scarlet, on the other hand, she will stand her ground and attack from a distance, and she's got more points to use, and this is a good chance to use some fire. We'll go after the matriarch first, because if we don't take care of that first, it's gonna summon more crabs to fight. Oh, nice! One strike as well. And if you've done all you need to do, you can just end combat turn by clicking this button here. Oh, of course, you're gonna go for the weaker one, right? Luckily, I have them right where I want them, so we're just gonna do a rush, which will charge into these lot. You can see him charging up there, and let her rip. Oh! Very, very satisfying. I think she'll be able to do normal attacks here. We'll just have her wait. Oh, come on. Just finish it. There we go. Done, I think. Oh, there's one there. He can't do anything, so we're just gonna say end combat turn. And again, it explains the Alt key, which highlights objects you can pick up. Let's go down here. Nope, that's where I came from. Don't really need a shell. Actually, I want Scarlet to lead the way. She looks better as leader anyway. How do I lock onto... Ah, there we go. That's better. Let's pick up that pearl. The land is quite huge, so it may take some time getting from one location to the next. And since these, yes, I already established that already. Just a quick message saying you can move the camera, mouse wheel, middle mouse button does this, mouse wheel does this, yippee! Moving on. Alright, and here's a waypoint. If you unlock other waypoints throughout the game, you can quickly transport to each waypoint, which solves the problem of this map being so big. Let's have Roderick pick up that shovel. If you find suspicious looking mound, you can dig up, stand on it, open your inventory and right click on the shovel. You can also equip your shovel to skill bar for easy access. Let's take that knife, you never know. Now more on the shovel. It's a nice little mechanic, it kind of adds more mystery and encourages a lot more exploration, so if you find something out of place, like a mound in the ground, you can dig it up and who knows what you'll find. I'm gonna do a quick save here. The music seems to have cut off. And it's lagging too. This is not a very well optimized game and the developers have acknowledged that. Okay, I just looked up what it is to quick save, saying it's F5, so there we go. Alright, moving on. Our two first non-playable characters. These will also, however you talk to these people here, or anyone in the game, will also affect how your social status is in this game. So let's walk up to them and find out what happens. Most non-playable characters offer the possibility of barter and trade. Press the diamond in the dialogue interface to commence trade. Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged. Calm down, Junius. He doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Doesn't have a horn on his head. Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We're sworn to protect Cecile, whatever. So, she is the no-nonsense type, which I would like to make her. So we're just going to say number 2. We are here on Source Hunter's business. Source Hunter's business. Here are our orders. So, you're Source Hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing. And then Junior says, you know what? We'll take you to the wizard. I know he reads, has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you one way or the other. So I don't want to cause any trouble. The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way. And I'm sure Roderick doesn't want to look for a fight either, so we're gonna have them agree with each other. Capital! Come along, we're not far from the city. And the journal's been updated, so if you look at the... push the L key, keeps tracks of your quest and stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. These buttons here show you secrets, whatever trophies you unlock, they'll probably translate as achievements. The map here, everything is shrouded. You can zoom into the map. There aren't any waypoints to help you navigate the map when you're not looking at it. So it's a good idea to explore the place and open it up first before you actually start looking for your quests. I found it a bit troublesome trying to keep track of my quests when I first played this. But that's part of the fun. It encourages more exploration and it doesn't hold your hand. Part of the challenge is finding the adventure, not just asking for an adventure and someone showing it to you. Oh yeah, there's a simple thing here. We can move boxes. We can move certain objects left and right. Not sure why this is here. This is probably going to be used for puzzles and such. Alright, I think we're going to get into a bit more of an advanced fight. Uh-oh! We got orcs! We got orcs! Take the hammer. Tell the source under. I'm over here! Oh, cowards. Alright, better go help him out. So we're getting into a bit more of an advanced fight here. There's a lot of cover we can use. He's a big one, look at him. It's their turn, yep. Non-playable characters might help in a fight. Well, might join you in the fight. But you won't be able to control their movements. Uh-oh, Scarlet has put herself on the front line. Hopefully I'll be able to use a potion. I can't actually use the potion yet because Scarlet's in trouble. Let's get their attention then. Go on, Scarlet, get her. Right. Oh, they've got a mage. Oh, shaman. So let's move her back, keep her away from the front lines. Ah! I don't have enough action points. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to end the combat turn. Oh, okay. At least this will give me time. Who's that? Oh, they have a cultist as well. An archer. I want her to take out the shaman. And the knight's a pretty tough character out of the brawlers in the game. You saw him absorb more, absorbing more hits than he took. Oh wow! Didn't expect that. Try again. Oh! No! No, no, no! I didn't mean to do that. Poke and run away. I wanted to do a cool spell. Never mind. One of the orc troopers is almost down. I don't want this shaman to heal the orc trooper. Quick! Take him out! Take him out quickly! Damn it. That's the thing about these turn-based strategy and role-playing games. They're really intense. It's like a game of chess. You make your... Why does it keep... How does something that big could be so... move so quick? It's so intense. You make your move and you don't know what to expect. Alright. Now I can focus. The shaman. How do you like that? Uh-oh. I think... Oh dear. She's on fire. Yeah, another note. Sometimes environmental changes can occur as well, and if you're not careful, your character will be He's actually trying to do one-on-one fight now. Your character will be heavily affected by what's happening in the environment. We'll let them deal with the cultist. I want to take out the shaman. Hit him again. And again! Get out of there. That's it. Oof. Ooh, a healing spell. Much better. Still on fire. Gonna have to end the turn. What are you doing? Kill him! It's hard to miss for that close. And there goes the shaman. Alright, now what? She's still on fire! Ah! I think he's going now. Going, gone. And all the effects have worn off. She's not on fire anymore since the fight's over. Let's pick up this sword. You never know. Hold up any... If you hold the Alt key, you'll be able to tell what you can pick up and what you can't. Check the crates too, it's a good idea. You could talk to the characters, but since there's no voice acting, it's hard to pay attention to what they say. Oi, the Source Hunter, nice to see the winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Cecile, comrade, and good luck. And you can ask him about the situation, questions of what happened here. Telling him about the orcs. Why did they keep why did they keep attacking this port? Maybe you'll find out later in the game. So now we can go see the wizard that the two guards earlier were telling us about. And here he is. Who? What's all this ruckus? Sounds worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we suffered an orc landing. And by judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cecile. Welcome to milk my... you know what? That's the problem with the dialogue in this game. Since there's no voice acting, it's quite jarring to just keep reading it yourself. And the idea... Alright, I didn't tell you the objective of this. The idea is that these two source hunters are investigating a murder that happened here. And there are a few suspects that they have to question. But it could be bigger than just a murder, which is where the story begins. We just told him that the orc landing that attacked us was led by a human. Blah 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 blah. Shadowy sect worshippers. Blah blah blah. Alright, let's just talk about the murder. Finger on my whiskey. I just told him that it isn't the first time they've been attacked by orcs. Alright, let's go into the town! The harbour, to be exact. Ah! Uh-oh, we have a problem here. Let's see what the ruckus is about. Look at this! This helping them or ignoring them will affect your social status too. But I want to help them. Luckily we have just the thing for the job. The rain scroll that we picked up earlier. Sorry, got you all wet. So let's talk to one and see if we get a reward. Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you a hand too. Then you can just ask about the murder and the undead, the Legion. Let's ask about the latest gossip. Let's ask about the murder, since that's why we're here. And this guy already suspects his ex-wife, the councillor's ex-wife, is Merelda. And as you talk to everyone here, it's pretty much the same thing over and over. What should we do now? Go straight into the town. I do like the music. I really do like the music in this game. It's very catchy, very eloquent. Maps are a bit too big. It does take forever getting to where you want to. Oh, there's a few quest to accept here, aren't there? Let's barter with this. There's not a lot they can give me. A fishmonger. Can I give him the knife? Yeah, let's sell them the knife. No, I want to go. I want to leave. So really, this captures the... Like I've already said, this captures the essence of old school RPGs. I already said that. I already know about that. Thank you. Captures the old school feel of RPGs. They're earlier Divinity games, which I recommend you do play. There's some Legionnaire soldiers here. Let's just talk about them. Once you're sworn in, you're everybody's equal. You might as well... Yes, you're soldiers. Can you see that? Ah. And then you hear the change in the music. This becomes a lot nicer now. I like these touches here, like sheep. They're insects. You can see insects like butterflies too. I know I've seen them. It kind of makes the game feel more alive. Aside from the lack of voice acting. Oh, say no one's won. Would you raise a fuss if I brought one of them fish, would you? And this question, and this also will be able to affect your social status. You can... It'll affect your leniency, or you could be actually... You could actually be a bit more, hard-headed. Not very open-minded about something like this. This lady here doesn't want to give away the fish for free. I'm gonna ask, am I in the habit of stealing? And this is... Let's just see what happens in number 3. You're gonna be facing questions like this. And these are difficult choices too. Neither side is wrong, but depends on how you feel about this. The merchant needs to eat too and earn some money, so she won't be able to... If she gives away the fish for free, she won't be able to make a living. But then again, the guy's hungry, so I'm gonna say 2. And this is where it gets funny. I might have Roderick disagree with this. Sure, everyone needs a hand, but who are we to offer the merchant's hand without his consent? He should leave the fish be. You can have either an intimidating response, a charming response, or you can answer with reason. So we're going to try a reasonable response. And give him a reasonable response, but she's very heavy, hard-headed, so she's just gonna stick to that. Hey, and you got a fish for free. No, 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 no. This man's telling the truth. Quite so. Oof, that was close. I didn't want him to die. Alright. And that's it for this video. In our next video we're going to be looking around the town and see some advanced combat too, and recruit some more party members. So until next time, this is Eddie from thecoalition.com, and I'll be seeing you soon.